Hello, Trinity. Hope you are doing well today. As you know, throughout Advent, we have been focusing on the emotions of Jesus. And before we get into that, I just want you to picture your typical day. What does your typical day look like? Maybe you wake up, maybe you have breakfast, drive to work, or maybe now you're working from home. Just picture what your typical day looks like. And now I want you to picture that Jesus was physically with you during your day. What would you picture him like? Maybe if you're driving to work and someone cuts you off, how do you think Jesus would respond in that situation? Probably much different than you would respond, right? I know for me, I often picture Jesus being very light and very happy and very positive. Maybe he has a really good sense of humor, but I rarely picture Jesus having some of those negative human emotions that we experience, like anger or sadness. But when we look at the scriptures, we see that Jesus experienced the full range of emotion, full range of human emotion that we experience as well, all the way from happiness to anger. And so today I want to briefly look at a story about Jesus when he showed anger. So Mark 3, verse 1 to 6, it says, "Again Jesus entered the synagogue, and a man was there with a withered hand. And they watched Jesus to see whether he would heal him on the Sabbath, so that they might accuse him. And he said to the man with the withered hand, 'Come here.' And he said to them, 'Is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do harm, to save life or to kill?' But they were silent. And he looked around at them with anger, grieved at their hardness of heart, and said to the man, 'Stretch out your hand.' And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored. The Pharisees went out and immediately held counsel with the Herodians against him, how to destroy him." What a story. Jesus felt this really strong anger because these people who were claiming to be close to God were actually in such opposition to God that they were planning to kill him. They planned to kill him. And notice in this story, the interesting thing is that both the Pharisees and Jesus felt anger, but they both responded in different ways. So how did Jesus respond? Jesus responded to his anger by healing, by doing good. In the face of evil, he did good. How did the Pharisees respond to their anger? By seeking to destroy Jesus, by seeking to kill him. Today, there are a lot of angry people around. It doesn't take a long time to find an angry person, does it? There's so many people that have a lot of anger, but there's not a lot of people who respond to anger by doing good. Very few people do that. So as you reflect on anger today, I want to really encourage you and say it's okay to feel angry. Jesus felt angry. It's okay to feel angry towards injustice and things that are evil. But I really want to put that caution in there that make sure your anger leads you to do good. Make sure your anger leads you towards acting in love towards people. It's a very hard calling, a very hard thing to do, but a very beautiful one. So I bless you in this week as you reflect on the holy anger of Jesus and you seek to become more like him in goodness and love. Bless you all today.